Good afternoon, gang. All right, so yesterday the question of the day was, what do you do once you have a guest at your desk? Everything went well, the demo, everything. You have a commitment, you went to your manager, you got the number down to the commitment or fairly close enough that you're confident you can close the deal. And the guests look at you straight in the eye and say, wow, that's great, but I just need to talk to my spouse about it. So my question was, what do you do in that case? Okay, so this is a 3-part answer. And I think I'm going to give you a couple for the first part and then maybe the second part. But the rest, hopefully one day you'll have me at your store and I'll show your sales consultant how to get away with this, okay? Or to overcome this objection in the best way possible, okay? So anyway, in any cases, okay, so the guest says, I need to talk to my spouse. What do you do? Well, there's the old school stuff, right? Well, where's your spouse? Can we take the paperwork and the vehicle to your spouse right now? Are they home? Are they at work? Right? That's something we've been doing for decades now, okay? And sometimes, it does work. It's just life got in the way of this couple, but they do want to get a new vehicle and they have agreed on something, so sometimes it's necessary, okay? The also very, very simple question to ask is, well, Mr. and Mrs. Guest, whichever is the case, right? I assume you came here you didn't come just on a, spur of the moment. You're looking at a very important investment in any family. Have you agreed to anything with your spouse? Like the vehicle, the monthly payment, the down payment, have you guys talked about it before you show up here? Or was it just like a spur of the moment and now we need to put, the other spouse at ease? Okay, so that's a good question to ask. Actually, it works really, really well. You'll find out that many couples actually have talked about it, the majority of them. Of course, you always have that car gal or car guy that just drove by and saw the pretty shiny yellow car and they love yellow and they decide to come, and next thing you know, they have your work numbers on it. So that's possible, but at least you will know, right? So those are a couple of things. Of course, you can, hey, can we call them? Can we text them? Can you email them? Right? Do you want to get on the phone? I can leave you at the desk with the paperwork here and I can step away while you call your spouse. So there's a lot of things that can be done, right? There's a lot of things that can be done. Trying to think maybe at another one here. The text, the call, the email, that would work to a certain extent, right? You will know if they start to push back on easy stuff. Oh, no, I can't call her or him. They're at work. They're too busy. They can't take phone calls. What about a text? Oh, yeah, but let me text her. So at this point, if they keep pushing back when you're basically proposing them solutions one after the other one, you may have more than a problem of contacting the spouse, okay? And one of the things I'm thinking about is, in that case, always go back to the product, okay? You may have missed something, and so they would make the decision by themselves, but you miss something, or your vehicle is missing an option, so something is not right and you haven't picked on it. They didn't give you any hint until you were sitting down. So my advice, if they keep pushing back when you have offered every single logical and easy way to overcome that objection, go back to the product and say, okay, help me understand. Okay, we looked at this vehicle. You picked the first one. You told me you like the color very much. The interior is the right color. It has the right wheels. You like the test drive. Is there anything that I have missed that would prevent you of making the decision by yourself to acquire that vehicle now? Okay, so go back to the vehicle, make sure that there is not something you missed. Okay, maybe it was not the color they discussed with their spouse, whatever. Okay, so that's that for today. There are 2 more things that are very important and that can absolutely completely change your life when it comes to this, and you will have very few guests asking to consult their spouse with those two things. But that's for another time, and hopefully at a dealership near you. All right, thank you again. This was Chris, Sales Talk with Chris. I wish you all a happy selling.